Thanks for tuning to Acquired Taste Media. Make sure you get the link in the bio, like, subscribe, know what to do. So, first off, shout out to Ray Daniels for exposing Booman. I want you to hear Ray say a couple things because I'm gonna show you what type of nigga Booman is and why I really feel like this is the reason why Ray said what he said and why he was saying it, trying to separate himself from Booman. I am going to say that Boomman actually almost tried to get me as well for 5K, but I'll tell you about that story when we're done listening to Ray. So let's check it out.
Niggas on some Atlanta shit, so I stopped hanging with him. I still love him. I still fuck with him. He my dog. But I know you into some shit that I don't want to be seen next to. So fast forward. Boom and JR show. I'm being honest with you, Boom. I can't sit next to a nigga that does something that I don't agree with, and I can't. I had this. What you didn't understand was I was separating myself from you.
You saying he's a scammer, basically?
No, I'm not gonna call him a scammer. I don't know what my bro does to make money, or but that is my problem.
But you could have told me that before.
No, boom. You don't understand? I'm telling you, I'm coming on your show, to be interviewed.
Right.
You start talking this, and this thing you have, like, you're good at it, by the way. You like no. You like artists are not, they're spending money, they're gambling, not investing, and there's only 3 ways to wealth, and it's by debt, this, and I'm like, I think I'm in this nigga infomercial. So at that moment, I'm being honest, bro, on some Atlanta nigga shit.
So, real talk. As you can see, what Ray is saying is basically, you invited Ray Daniels, music mogul type guy, onto your platform to interview him. And while he's on your platform, you start pitching the artist that, you can help them get into the music industry. And you're using the fact that Ray Daniels is on your show to do that without letting Ray Daniels know that you were going to do that. Now, had you let Ray know in the beginning that, hey, I do my pitch during the show, so, we might go, I might shoot my pitch off, while we talking or whatever. If you say something that relates to independent artists, and I may shoot my pitch then Ray might not have had too much to say. Or at that time, Ray could have been like, nah, bro, don't pitch nothing while I'm here, because, if you pitching something, if you're trying to do business while I'm on the platform, then you're making it seem like I co-sign the business that you're doing when I do not. So in all actuality, man, Boom seems like he's a shiesty character all the way around. The first time I see him was, on Instagram, promoting, helping independent artists and getting artists on. But then the next thing I seen about him was him stealing Roscoe Dash's publishing. So anyways, let's continue with the interview, see what else they got to say, because I'm not gonna watch it for the whole hour and a half because I don't need to. There's so many clips online you can check out too, but like I said, I've actually had a situation with Boomman as well, and I'll speak about that, in a moment.
On some shit, like, this is my life, bro. I feed my mother with this shit. Everybody in this room gets paid with music shit. So when I know it's like my nigga Pat. I know he robbed nigga, so it's like, nigga, he's still my nigga. No, hit me out, and I'm gonna prove it to you.
You gotta, cause you gotta make sure
prove it to you. I'm giving it to you. Boom, I'm giving it to you. Boom, I'm giving it to you raw, bro. You have 7 minutes to talk.
A CRM shouldn't weigh your budget.
And I listened to it. I got called a hater. I ain't been called a hater since I was a little boy. So I'm like, shit, let me listen. But what I'm saying is so it's like me. It's like if I got a nigga from the hood that I fuck with, but I know he on some bullshit, but I fuck with him, I ain't gonna not be the nigga homie. It's still my nigga. It's just, hey, bro. So I told you on camera, I couldn't do what you do. I don't understand how you do it. So I'm really at that moment. I'm not coming for you as much as I'm saying, ain't nobody gonna watch us 3 sit together and be like, them niggas just together. You gonna know. It's like me saying, I ain't with this nigga the shitty on y'all. I didn't know he was gonna be talking about that on this show. I thought they was interviewing me, but since he's trying to sell the independent artists in this, I don't do that. And that's what by the way, you caught it. You did catch it, bro. I'm not gonna act like you didn't catch it, but that was some respect shit. That was just like, I ain't gonna call it out, because it's what you do and it's how you feed your family, but I don't agree with it. So let me make sure that as I sit here, I tell everybody, I'm not Boomman. Don't think we together. And by the way, let me tell you some other thing. And boom, I was right. You know why I was right? Because when we left the podcast,
Not all right.
no, when we left the podcast, you had an armed guard with you. Not a security nigga. And the nigga was walking side by side. So that tells me my nigga know he in danger too. Because why the fuck is he having this armed guard walk him
In
to
danger
the
from
car?
what? In danger from what?
Nigga, for whatever he's doing out here.
Yeah,
Let me
you
tell you
wild.
something.
You wild, Ray.
No.
See that you
Jury or
wild.
something on this.
Bro,
You know,
like,
take
come
shit.
on, bro.
I got jury on too, but I don't have to.
But you move different though. You
No.
can't-
I don't need to have an armed guard walk me from my work door to my car. If I got an armed guard, that means I know I'm in some shit. And when I'm telling you on some Atlanta nigga shit, you know what you doing.
You see what I'm saying?
No, that's his perspective.
That is
Nigga, I'm-
perspective,
I'm-
but you could say that beforehand. You could say that before you come on the show.
No,
and it's
I
every
just
artist I
said-
know walk around with security.
Now, listen, I just said, Bank, I did not know he was gonna start that infomercial shit. So as soon as
Basically, let me say that.
Yes, bro, I gotta get away from that.
Let me say that. Basically, you saying.
So I'm gonna have to
You
separate
said-
myself from the cap.
Hold on. Basically,
No,
you said, hold on, let me say.
bro, I don't know how you make your money, bro. I just know that. I know that you sell to a
But
certain
you
type
said
of
you
customer.
said you don't know how to make my money. And now he said he do know how to
Basically,
make my
what
money.
Ray saying is, he felt like you had him in a position looking to look like he vouching for the shit that you own, and he not on that.
Exactly.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Exactly.
What I'm saying is, just in case someone watching thought that,
It's the
let me
same
make
thing.
it known I'm not that.
Yeah, same thing.
That's what I was doing. Just in case someone
What's that? Like, what is that?
charging niggas for everything to get in the room with you, selling niggas dreams. Like, I can get you in the
I'm
room.
selling a nigga dream.
Dog, boom. We do this for a living, boom.
I don't sell nobody. No.
Boom, you tell
Where
niggas.
have you been in the room? Me, you heard me selling nigga
I
dream.
watch you on the internet.
What? So where?
All right, so yes, Booman is a dream seller. So like I said, I started watching him probably less than a year ago, honestly, because I feel like he came out of nowhere. Like for some reason, like at one point in time, it was no Booman, then all of a sudden it just seemed like it was Booman everywhere. Like Booman this and Booman was here, and he was talking about helping, independent artists and what independent artists need to do, and that he got plugs and this, that, and this. So me personally, I've worked in the industry with different people, and I've reached out to different individuals through DMs just to see what they may have going on, if they're offering any opportunities or anything of that nature. So hit Boomman up. And when I hit him up, he hit me right back. Yo, bro, what's up, bro? Woo, 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 woo. So I'm like, yo, I got a label up here in Cleveland trying to, get some artists, some placements, some opportunities. What's going on your side? What is there anything that you can help us do, or things of that nature? So he's like, yeah, man, I can get you a sit down with. And I feel like he said P from QC, but he might not have. But he said somebody big, some big name individual. Yeah, they're gonna be down here in Miami next, this whole weekend. So if you can get down here by this weekend, I could definitely get you in the room. You can sit down with them. Y'all can talk distribution, getting your song on the radio. Nigga was talking big shit. So I'm like, I knew it was all gas. So I'm like, all right, whatever, bro. Like, all right, so all right, how would I get? So what I need to get to Miami? What I need to do? So you're like, well, no, you got to send for me to make it happen for you. You got to send me $5K. Really, bro? Yeah, man, you got to send me $5K, and then after that $5K, I'm gonna book your room, and I'm gonna get your airplane tickets, and I'm gonna get you down here. So then, when you get down here, so I'm like, first off, how you gonna tell me to send you $5K so you can book my hotel and my room? Like, and my flight. Like, I can't do that myself, nigga. Like, so when he said that was, for me, that was the red flag to let me know that this nigga was scamming. Because, and then, honestly, he has to be scamming some idiots. Because how the fuck you gonna tell me send you my $5,000, and out of my $5,000 you're gonna get me a room and a flight? Didn't make any sense. Excuse me. So yeah. So that was my situation with the brother, and I did put a post on Instagram, just saying the same thing. And then once I put that post up, it got probably like 100 likes, and people actually comment as well, like, yeah, he tried to get me too, or yeah, he got me too, or he owed me this, or he owed me that. So
Where did I tell
giving
niggas change and aid? I'm the biggest.
Boom,
Boom,
that's
boom.
being the
Hey,
dream.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Ask me and Boom the same question. Let's play a game. Ask me, Ray, how much do you make from the music industry?
well, see, the thing about it is on top of that, Boone is selling the dream, right? Because individuals, all right, you give them a chain, you give them some champagne, you give them a contract or whatever, then what? Like, what I would, if I was a person who was an executive or I'm trying to be, and I'm trying to put artists on, then my main focus for them is going to be hit records and trying to get the music on the radio, because I know that's the only way that I'm honestly going to be able to recoup my money. There's no way me giving this nigga a chain and, you know, him spilling liquor on a Hellcat or something is going to get me the real royalties or the monies that I need to recoup the money that I've spent on this guy, even if I only spent $20,000 on him or $30,000. I gave him a $30,000 advance or something like that. I want my $30,000 back. So only way I'm gonna get it back is if he get a record, if he got a hit record, or if I'm trying to get royalties off the back end of all the music that he already has out. If he has a catalog. So, you know, once again, it's a couple ways that, you know, you have to look at this situation, but the bottom line is Boomman is definitely taking advantage of artists. And I would not recommend anybody reach out to him to do anything. Let him prove himself to be somebody that is worth even paying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, he's not even worth $5,000, let alone $1,000. What are you going to do for me if I give you this money? What positions are you going to play? What opportunities? Are you going to give me some placements? Are you going to put me in some movies? Like, what's going on? So, niggas want to get something for if they paying money, flat out.
Street. And then ask him how much he makes from the music industry. And I make money from royalties from records I put out. He make money from niggas that don't know no better. They're using them. That's what he's doing. Is he not? It's you taking country niggas.
Let me say what he get. I'm gonna tell you something I tell JR all the time, right? Just because you loud don't make you right.
I'm not trying to be loud.
I'm just saying, just because you loud don't make you right.
Bro, and so let me tell you another thing. I called JR on my father's grave. You talked 7 minutes straight without me in the room, and I took it. Huh? Now, you talked 7 minutes. It was from 1 minute and 12 to 1 minute and 19. It was 7 minutes he was talking about me. And I had to, so now his... Am I not tripping? You gotta put it up. Y'all know what you're talking about. I'm trying to. So what I'm saying to you is, I'm addressing it one by one. He don't like what I'm saying. I don't like rebuttal though. Right? I'm rebuttaling to him. I don't like what he said. I'm rebuttaling to his shit.
You said it though.
No.
But you said but you gotta let him address.
But it's one more thing. It's one more thing to the story. No, that don't. How you get your money is not one thing. I'm worried about the safety of niggas. Ask JR. When I left JR on my father's grave, I swear to God, I called JR. I said, I love you, bro. But be careful, because this nigga is doing what he got to do to get his money, and I don't want nothing to happen to you, because you don't have armed guards around you, but he does. So, nigga, that mean the nigga might think you with him on the shit he doing. And what's wrong with that? It goes back to my nigga Pat. It's my nigga, but you know when you want some shit. Boomman, you can't put a nigga in the music business. You're not in it, bro.
Damn.
You're not in the music, but you don't talk to no chairmen, you don't talk to no A&Rs, you just talk to street niggas and show them a picture of Future and say, I got Future, you want to give him Future? And bro, and my thing is, and guess what, nigga? Hold on, stop. I'm letting you live. I'm just like, it's the truth.
He's saying you hating him.
Let me tell you, you're not stating facts, you're hating facts.
What fact am I saying? What's not a fact?
Nothing he said is a fact.
What? Say something I said is not a fact, bro. Tell me.
Okay, cool. So you're saying I'm not doing no music business, but
I said you're not in the
music business. But I had a catalog that got artists that's been signed. We had the first conversation we had.
Name the artist. Name the artist.
Was that not in the music?
Roscoe Dash hasn't been around in 15 years. No, I'm saying that's not the music. I'm not dissing my nigga Roscoe, but he got to talk. I was quiet. I wasn't finished, but go. I can't believe a nigga that sells dreams. You ever heard this expression, hit dogs holler? Actually doing it. It's like, my nigga, you called me out. You supposed to be my nigga. I'm letting you hustle.
When he call you out?
On your shit.
What he said?
Nigga, you could have called me on the phone. Yo, Ray, I ain't like what you did.
On the phone.
I did as soon as you said something. Did I not, Bank?
Yeah.
That's why we here, because I called you.
He didn't call me. He called you.
I called him and he told me to call you.
Yes. I said,
he didn't call me.
Because he said, you told him, set it up and moderate it. No, it's not no he say, she say. I work on facts. On his show, you said, did he not say you moderated and you said, I'm going to set it up?
Yeah.
That's why I called you.
Yeah.
So am I going to be able to speak?
I would have been the phone
one side.
All right, let's go.
You got to let him speak, right?
Let's go ahead.
Go ahead, speak.
Fujiano, that was a record deal. That was done in the record business.
That you call TA and Dow Jones.
Okay, so let's
You don't get that done without TA.
You see what I'm saying? Every time I start talking, he started talking.
Because
like, that's like female tendencies to me.
Okay, I'll stop.
I don't.
You right. You got it, boom. Go.
All right, cool. Do you even know? I'm gonna go back to the beginning. Let's talk record business. How I even know record? I'm working with Doom in LA, right? I was consulting Tune Day and Shine, right? They own LVRE. Came into my building, sit down with me, was trying to do a deal with somebody else. I ain't gonna call their name. I'm gonna go back to the beginning. I said, nah, bro, y'all don't need to do that. Tune Day, Shine, FKI. Because I'm like I said, this year, we telling all truths. We ain't telling no lies. So since I'm not in the music industry, we gonna talk about the music industry. I linked Tune Day and Shine up with my attorney at the time. Yeah.
My attorney.
Exactly. That's I'm telling you that. I'm not in the music business though, right? Your attorney is my attorney.
If I call Ty right now, if I call Ty Rubenstein on speaker, he would say Boomman is not in the music business.
Okay, that's fine.
He's gonna warn me about
But he
Boomman.
could be in a different music business than you're in.
Exactly.
He said he's in the independent side of the music business.
Let me finish.
But I'm saying, that's what he's saying.
Let me finish,
I'm not
right?
calling him a scammer though. I wouldn't make that known. I'm not saying that about you.
In so many words.
I made niggas rich. Let me tell you what happened when you make niggas rich. When you make a nigga rich, you meet the real version of him. When you meet the real version of him, he ain't gonna like you if you didn't like you when he was broke. So I make niggas rich for a living. So what I'm telling you is when you make a nigga rich, if you lie to him, when he gets rich, he's gonna hate you. So I'm like, nigga, you might not, you can't tell.
Break that down.
Okay, so I have a rule in business. I gotta like you, I gotta love you when you broke, because I'm only gonna like you when you rich. Because when niggas get money, they change, right? Boomman, you know this, Boom, you deal with this all the time. Niggas, before the nigga had his name on the chain on his neck, he was humble as fuck. As soon as he get that chain, he arrogant. So what I'm saying is that niggas change when they get money. So the way I do business, I can't lie to bank and tell bank, yeah, just get it, go get. And I know 5 years from now, you gonna figure out, I did some fuck shit to you because you up. So my whole thing is I've dealt with this my whole career. You make a nigga rich, he switch up on you. So I usually try to tell niggas the jump, everything from the jump, so a nigga can't attack my character. I told you from the jump what's gonna happen. I can easily show my plaques and be like, I'm Ray Daniels. You want to see how much money I got? You want to see, you can get down with me for $5,000 a year. I could do that.
That's what he do.
That's what he does. But I know a nigga gonna want to put a bullet in my head, and that scares me. And that scares me for my nigga. So I'm like, nigga, get your money, but figure out another way. Bang, when you do good, do I not text you, yo, that thug? I hit every nigga in the city that's killing it. I tried to hit Boom, yo, nigga, I see what you're doing with the credit card, but my nigga, it's legal. It's legal.
I don't recall.
On my father, I did it. That's why I hit JR. I was like, I tried to talk to Boom, he ain't want to hear my shit. So I'm just telling you on some friendship.
I'm saying, let me ask you something.
Am I gonna be able to finish?
Oh yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, is this a
Everybody has their way to get money in this music industry when it comes to, you got to make money. So even though Ray, I fuck with Ray. And what I will say is that Ray had his way of hustling, but it was a better way of hustling. So what Ray Daniels did about a year or two ago is he started a mentorship program. And everybody who wanted to be in his mentorship program had to pay $100 a month to be in the mentorship program. But in the mentorship program, you know, Ray would talk to you about different things. You would ask him different questions. Really wouldn't do any music reviews or nothing like that. It was just really just you sitting in on meetings and talking with him about different things and different stuff going on. I sat in on a couple of meetings. I had a business partner at the time who was paying for the courses. So I sat in on a couple meetings with him. You know, it was a few things that Ray said that never came to fruition for whatever reasons. But when it was all said and done, I would say my friend probably paid between, I would say he went, I know he went at least 12 months, so he paid at least $1,200. But out of that $1,200, what I will say my friend did get out of it was he had a Ray Daniels connection. Now, I don't know if he still has that Ray Daniels connection today, because like I said, this was about 2 years ago. But it was at the point where, hey, Ray was like, yo, if you part of my course or you part of my program, you know, you can give me a call. I'll sit down with you, talk to you, or we can have a discussion or whatever. And that's what Ray did in the end. Like, in the end, when we wanted to sit down with Ray and we was coming to Atlanta and we was doing some things in the A, my partner reached out to Ray. Ray said we can come by the office. We shot by his office. checked him out, had to sit down, had a conversation with him. You can check out the interview on our YouTube page. And yeah, he was a real down to earth guy. He just kept it all the way 100 with you. So shout out to Ray for that. That's a way that Booman could probably be doing this and actually be doing it and making it, you know, in a more legal and less scammy way. You know what I mean?
One side conversation, or this is, or we having a real conversation. Because I'm trying to get the facts.
Let him get on, right?
Okay. I connect to that child with Ty. Ty gets a trickle effect. I connect Dooney and Miguel with Ty. Walk through, help them get a $5 million deal. So first, I connect Tunde and Shot.
Who gave him that $5 million deal? This is what I'm talking about.
Hold on, let me.
I did.
I can't talk. I can't. No, you didn't.
I gave Dooney and Miguel their first
No,
deal.
you didn't. No, you didn't. You wasn't in the room with me and Cameron. I was in the room when I was the one in the room with Cameron Strain saying we want $10 million
For Lil Pump.
No, before Lil Pump.
No, this was for Lil Pump.
No, before Lil Pump.
You gotta remember, I talked to
Man,
Dooney
tell
too.
me I'm in the room. I'm talking to him.
Go ahead,
I'm
finish.
talking to Cam.
I want you to finish.
Spit the
I want you to finish. I never wanted to do this, by the way, because you my nigga, and I love you, and I know what you do, but
I'm
nigga,
not saying you didn't come after the fact.
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying it.
Okay.
I'm not saying it. I didn't say that. What I'm explaining to you is this right here. I'm telling you how the timeline goes. You say I'm not in the music business, but I'm helping LVRN, one of the biggest companies in the music business right now. I consulted them, help them get their first deal.
Now?
No, let me finish. Can I finish? Can I finish?
Like a nigga talking about what he did in the NBA in 2014.
You just accused me of not being in the music business.
You're not.
And I'm trying to show you.
I've been talking to him now.
He ain't been in the music.
He been now. He been in it before.
He said
He been in it, but he not no more.
Now we changing it. So listen, this is what I want to do. If we gonna make a point, and then when I bring up my point, if you gonna move the goalpost back,
The goalposts will move.
I'm not gonna.
You said
He's not.
you're not in the
I didn't say he's never been. I said he's not right now.
It is kind of.
But you don't want the facts to come out.
What you talking about 15 years ago? Talk about today. What are you doing today? No, you trying to tell a story for your customer watching.
Right,
That's
right.
why they want you on my shit. Just tell me what you're doing today.
Right. Why are you yelling?
Because you're trying to sell. I don't want to sell. I want to talk.
No,
I want to tell a story about how I got in the game.
Now
And I did a deal. What does a deal 15 years ago with LVRN have to do with it?
Therapy. This is narcissistic behavior.
Boom. It's not. Boom. I want you to. Are you in the music business today? Yes or no?
Why not?
I'm asking. So
Am I
talk about what
working
you're
with
doing
Dooney?
today. Talk about what you're doing today.
Okay, so am I working with Dooney and Miguel? Is Dooney not in the music business?
Yeah.
Am I not working with Dooney and Miguel?
Oh, okay. You see that type of nigga that is?
No, I'm asking you a question. No, I just
Let me say, I'm a podcaster. And I talk to bank. I'm a podcaster. Nigga, are you in the music business? What are you doing?
If I'm working with Dooney and Miguel, is Dooney and Miguel not in the music business? Do they not have a deal with Virgin and Universal?
I'm talking about you, man.
But if I'm working with them, I gotta be.
Why are you working with them now instead of AE? Why is it the lights global instead of AE?
Now we're moving the goalposts.
I'm asking questions. I'm moving shit.
You see what I'm saying? You're moving the goalposts.
We got an hour, man. I just want to get to the
And
point.
I don't listen, man. I'm a man. I don't see, that's like the artist. I don't operate in female behavior.
I can't believe a nigga's talking about what he did 15 years ago. Does Tunde and Sean answer your phone now? Will they do business with you now? That's the question.
I see this gonna be a one-sided conversation.
Hold on, listen. I started with my nigga Pat. You know I said Pat. He run up on
I'm gonna get to the
plugs.
hating part.
You can't get to the plugs.
I can't get to the hate part because you're too busy yelling. Like I don't argue. Like females.
So
do
you
this,
feel
man.
like? Do you feel
I
like
don't
no matter what
argue.
you're doing, he just shouldn't be in your business?
He shouldn't be in my business. Everybody operate business differently. And for you to say my business ain't in the music business and I'm doing music and I'm doing business, you're wrong. That's your opinion. And it don't make you a fact.
You're right.
You're not the god of music.
You're right. You are so right. You said I want this. What you just said? You want to separate yourself from him, right? We started off talking.
He didn't say that. You said
what
that.
you just
I
said.
said that he wanted to separate himself.
You want to separate yourself from you.
I said that he wants to
Bro,
separate
I'm
himself from
listening.
you.
And
on the show, that's what he
what I'm
doing.
telling you is that's what I did. Boom. It's nothing personal. It's just
Okay, so let's get past that.
Okay, cool. Let's go to the next.
Let's get past
So
that.
you saying he wouldn't even? So how did we get here?
He won't even let me get out there. He won't know my business. He won't even let me explain my business. So he keep trying to say I'm scamming or fraudulent or
I
whatever.
never said. I said he not.
No. When you said if you didn't say you wasn't.
I don't think you scammer, Boom.
But it's so many words.
No, boom.
You paint
Okay.
a picture.
See this problem with niggas. So many words. Let me make my words clear. Somebody has to
We're not talking
reread.
about your rob.
Boom.
You don't want to like a rob.
Boom. I don't think you're a scammer.
Okay.
Let me look at me, bro, because you my nigga. I think you're brilliant. I think you figured out a hole in the system that no nigga figured out.
Exactly.
And I give you that. But what I'm telling you as a brother is that when someone figures out that hole, they're going to come after you. It's the game. So I'm just, it's like,
No.
am I tripping? I'm just trying to teach my nigga on some shit.
No, what he's saying is, look, can I say what
Please,
I think
man,
he's
that's what
saying?
you here for, to
What
help
I think
me.
he's saying is, bro, at the end of the day, what you doing is brilliant. That shit can make hundreds of $1 million. But it's like you praying on niggas because everybody gets mad afterwards.
Okay, so
that's what he's saying.
So let me explain it. Let me explain it, and I really want to explain to y'all how it got to this point. Right?
Okay, go ahead.
All right, cool. First, all right, I want to address this right first because I want to make sure I say what I say correctly. What I do, I figured out how to do services and how to sign artists. It's no different from somebody going from the D League to the NBA. You get where I'm coming from? Now, me personally, people are mad because of a narrative that's being painted. And that's why I feel like Ray is hating. Because just because you don't agree with my business, don't mean you have to dissect it and make it seem. It's just like, it's kind of like what you said.
That's kind of hate though, Ray.
Right,
Let me keep it real with
Okay.
you, because you my man. I got it.
And I'm glad you said
And
that. So,
that-
back, let's be clear. I'm dissecting it now because he said something.
Oh, so you said this is a
I didn't even talk about
At
it.
first you didn't do this.
Nigga, I don't even say nothing. I just want to make sure they knew I wasn't with him.
Hold.
That's the only thing that matters to me.
He right. What he's
All right, so I just want to break down what Boom just said, because he's trying to use the guise of artist services. Yo, now, if you're gonna give an artist a service, like I'm gonna shoot at your music video. You know, give me $1,000, I'm gonna shoot your music video. If you give me $1,000, I'm gonna shoot your music video. You're gonna have a music video that you pay for $1,000. Boom, nigga. You might be saying that shit, but that's not what niggas is saying. Niggas is saying that they paying you for the video, and they not getting the video, nigga. That's pretty much what they're saying. Like, you're the type of nigga that'll say, hey, man, give me $5,000. I'm going to get you this. I'm going to get you that. I'm going to get you this. Niggas going to pay you the $5, and you don't do none of the shit that you said you was going to do, bro. So, you know, I do artist services. That's my business. That's my business model. And what I do is artists pay me a certain amount of money every month. And for that certain amount of money, they get these services. This is what I do for them. I help promote their songs. I do merch for them. They're on the website. They have a bio. They have EBK. They have all these things that they can go back and say, all right, I pay Al this amount of money every month for 6 months, and these are the things that he did for me. It'll never be, oh, I paid this nigga for 6 months, and I don't have nothing to show for it. That's what's going to make an individual upset. So, you know, artist services that he's doing is not correct, because even if you got artist services, even if you do everything yourself, you would still be showing like, hey, I did this today for this artist, or hey, I did this the other day for this artist, or me and this artist is working on this together, and I didn't see none of that stuff. So I don't agree with that.
He's saying, what he's saying, no real shit. Boom. What he's saying is, bro, I separated myself, kinda let people know I'm not on what you on, but I did not break it down in that interview. But after you went on Bank Show and called me, hey, nigga, I'm gonna let these folks know what you do.
But let me explain.
That's what he's saying.
But you're not letting people know what I do because you don't know what I do because you never done business.
He said you take money from artists instead of the.
He don't know what I do. He's never done business.
How do you make your money in the music business?
All kind of ways.
I'm asking how. Ask me. I'll go first to make it easy.
No, man.
Okay, so I'm asking you. Okay, go ahead.
I make money from distribution, and I make money
How
from
do you make money
artists.
from distribution?
I distribute artists.
So there's two ways to make money from distribution. I'm smart. I can
You
talk.
asked me a question. You
I
ain't
want
let
to
me finish
ask.
my answer.
You say you do distribution. There's two ways.
You asked me how I make
You
money.
said you make money from distribution. There's
Right.
two ways to make money from distribution. You charge up front. You charge in the back.
Right.
How do you charge?
Both ways.
Okay. I don't know what to say. Shit.
Both ways.
I'm gonna charge you in the door. I'm gonna charge you staying here. I'm gonna charge you everything.
Just like
And then
if
you
you
wonder
got a
why.
truck,
And then you wonder why you got the reputation you got, bro. That's what I'm saying as a friend, my nigga.
I got the reputation.
So I don't do distribution, right? As an artist service. I mean, if I make a beat with somebody or a song with somebody or something like that, then we split the song and we split the things 50-50. But as for me literally being like, yo, I'm going to do your distribution and I'm going to take 10% from your distribution and I'm going to charge you every month for distribution, I don't think that's fair. I don't think that would be fair to any artist, and I don't think that, and I'm quite sure and obviously that's what Boom is doing. He's charging you up front to distribute your music, and then he's taking a percentage on the back end once your music is distributed. So that is a little predatory, brother.
I got because you're trying to paint a narrative.
I
that
didn't
I'm
even
doing
say your
something.
name. You brought me up,
No,
nigga.
by you saying you wonder why you got the reputation, you're trying to paint it out like what I'm doing is wrong.
He said you made him do that.
Boom,
Nobody
you.
called him a hater.
I can't believe you
you
said
called
my
him a hater.
name.
No, I call him a hater for a whole lot of reasons, not
What
just for that
other
reason.
reasons?
I would love to hear it.
Okay, so the second part. Let's talk about this, right? You talk about the industry. You talk about, and please don't clip this. Like keep what I'm saying in here. Right? Is this facts or not facts? You call me up, right? I've been sent you, and I got text messages and stuff to show it, right? I've been sent you Money Move to sign Money Move. I wasn't in the record business, but I was doing the same thing then.
Yeah.
I sent you Money Move record, and I was like, hey, Ray, bro, and you was like, hey, I like what you're doing.
Yeah.
You did say that.
Yeah.
But you never called me and said, hey, let's work a deal out. You never said that.
Nigga, are you fucking crazy?
Hold on, let me finish. You was at Warner.
Okay.
And some other people from Warner called me trying to work a deal. And then you called me and said, hey, boom. I'm not lying, bro. You called me and said, boom. Hey, bro, you gotta let them know we already been talking. You
Okay.
said we gotta
Yes.
stay together.
Yes.
And I said, I got you, Ray.
For sure.
No problem.
Yeah.
When you Aaron and all of them, I said, yeah, I fought with Ray. That's my dog. We
Yeah.
been working. And he said, I'ma send you a deal, boom. I'ma send you a deal.
Did we send the deal?
You sent the deal. Yes, you sent the deal.
I don't think we sent the deal.
You did. You
Oh,
did.
no, you're right, because it wasn't enough money.
You
Yes,
sent,
yes,
you
yes.
sent it to Bernie.
Yep.
You sent it to
Bernie,
Bernie.
yep, Bernie.
You sent it to Bernie. First you said, hey, boom, I need you to have it. I said, all right, I got you.
Which is a have me mean what? I don't know what that means.
Because you say in the building,
hold me down.
in the building,
have me
they
down.
like, Ray, they ain't
said,
boom in your
hold me down.
backyard.
He said, hold me
No,
down.
he like in the building, they was like, Ray, ain't
That's
boom
my
in
nigga.
your backyard?
Yeah.
Right. But he wasn't talking to me. It was some other people from Warner that was talking to
Can
me.
I tell you why? I want to answer that, because I'm glad you brought that up.
But I'm just trying
Okay,
to get
finish
to a
it.
point.
Finish it, then I'll get to it. Go
I'm
ahead,
trying
my
to
bad.
get to
Go
a
ahead,
point.
bro. Go ahead.
And I was like, Ray, I got you. No pressure. So when I stood on it, I said, yo, me and Ray been talking, even though Ray wasn't trying to give me the deal. And I said, that's cool. Ray said, I'm gonna send you a deal tomorrow, boom. I said, I connect you with Bernie. Sent Bernie the contract. The contract was like, I told Red and Moo, I was like, I don't think this is a good deal, fam. Like, I want to talk to Bernie and kind of redline it and see if we could get and negotiate it. I called Bernie back after telling them that. They said, all right, cool. After I called Bernie back, Bernie said they took the deal off the table. I said, fuck. I'm like, we can't talk about it. They took the deal right off the table. I felt like you never really wanted to do a deal because I hit you about the deal.
He's saying basically, you was finna let it fall through till the other people got involved with it, and then then you want to take the credit afterwards.
And then he had me
That's
vouch
what he
for.
said.
Then he had me vouch for and protect.
As soon as you're done, I'm gonna respond.
Let me respond.
Yeah,
Let me
cool.
respond. Let me
Okay.
respond.
Okay,
Go ahead. You made your point.
So everything you saying, you are correct. So let's get to the point. In the building, Money Move comes up. I'm telling them, because we do bullshit deals. I'm like, he's with Boomman, and they got money. This nigga's building. I'm hyping my nigga up in the building. Remember we did a Zoom call with the CEO of Boomman,
Right.
and I hyped him up on that call.
Right.
I'm hyping him up on the call like, yo, it's my nigga Boomman. He got shit going. I'm trying to get him a deal. I did not come for the deal in the first place because I knew he was spending money, and I knew we didn't want to.
You know, we basically ain't got what we give you what you deserve.
No, not what you deserve. What he wanted.
No,
Okay.
you didn't
I'm
know
not
that
saying, bro. Can I,
Let me-
my nigga, you talk the whole time. Let me talk, bro. He didn't get what he went. So now I come to him. I say, yo, boom, let's sit together. I want to put this deal together because I like Moo and Red is my nigga. Red, by the way, Red Push is my nigga. We all Atlanta niggas. That's my nigga. Red
my
Push
nigga
niggas.
too. All my
Okay,
niggas.
so Red. So I call Red. So I say I'm gonna try to put the deal together. I set up a Zoom call with Boomman. And by the way, I called you, Boom. This is one of the things we never talked about, but since we talking, I didn't like that you did this. Boom does this on a Zoom call. He's on a Zoom call with Warner, and he starts talking about how much money he spent.
Has Kyrie texted you back?
I don't want to talk about it.
How's the math test?
Don't want to talk about it.
When you talking to a label that wants to come in and sign your artist, if you spend $10 million, I'm not giving you $10 million back. I'm gonna give you $500,000 that is worth. So Boom was like on the call, like, yo, this ain't worth to them. I said we should talk to Boom about a bigger deal. Cause he got artists and Boom, that's when I knew I was like, I didn't know what you was doing, because you was like, I distribute like 20,000 artists a year. And I was like, what? That was the first time I heard that. You gotta remember, I don't know your business. So I'm trying to get you a bigger deal, AE deal, and you're like, no, I distribute 20,000 artists, so y'all can't afford me, but y'all can get Moo, but I just need to get what I spent. So I tell you, boom, they not gonna give you what you spent. What you spent was a gamble, but I can give you this for Moo. And you was focused on you in the deal. So guess what? No, my nigga, how the fuck you gonna tell me from my perspective sitting on the call and I'm trying to make the deal happen?
If I was focused on
Why did he just said the deal got pulled and it got pulled, right? Why did it get pulled?
On me and the deal,
Why did it get pulled back? He don't even know. I know why I got pulled because of him. Because they didn't want to do business with him. He was making it. We was trying to talk about more what to do with the hitting record. He talking about how much money he spent and what he does. Us on my dead father, on my dead father grave. I don't lie on my dead father. There's no cap. I don't lie, bro. Let me tell you something. Let's tell you another thing. Since we talking on, I've been talking online for 3.5 years, bro.
Why you mad?
I'm passionate. I'm not mad. Nigga. I'm rich and I'm legit. Nigga, I'm straight, nigga. I'm in my building in front of everything mine. No, I'm just trying. Nigga, if you watch my show, I talk passion like this about everything. Do I not? Now it's why you're mad, Ray. You're talking like a girl, Ray. That shit don't work on me. I know who I am. You, the deal got pulled because of you. They didn't want to do business with you. So guess what? Push is my nigga. He comes closer. I don't tell Push the exact conversation, but I tell him we couldn't get it done because we couldn't get the money up. The money up for y'all, for you.
Oh, you said you couldn't. Can I break it down?
That's not accurate though. Let me tell my
When he talks it's accurate, when I talk it's not accurate. Look. I heard his perspective. That could work. By the way, your perspective and timeline can work, but mine does too.
Ray, let me break down what Ray said, then we gonna let him respond, okay? All right. What Ray basically said was, you got in front of them folks to do the deal, and you was worried about your money, not your artist. Oh, let me finish. This is what Ray is saying. He said, but he could have really threw you all the way up under the bus with your artist by telling Ray he could have,
but I didn't.
But he didn't. He just told him that it didn't work out.
I let him come on my show.
But at the end of the day, I knew that you was worried about your money. Now answer that. That's what is that what you were not saying?
That is 1,000% what I said.
Okay,
so your point is clear, so I can speak now.
Go ahead.
All right, cool. I brought up me. I said, I don't want to talk about me because I want to talk about Moo. Me is a whole different situation. Y'all can't afford what I want to do. So let's not talk about me. Let's talk about Moo. So if I'm getting passionate like you.
And I ain't saying nothing. I get passionate. I'm fighting for the Daniels name, nigga.
So if I'm not concerned about the artist, I would have been talking about me. I would have been saying like, hey, let's package Moo up in a deal with me. I would have been talking about me because I do music business, unknown to some. I do music business, and I don't music business.
Can I say something? I never said you don't do music business.
Okay.
I said you're not in the music industry. Big difference.
And I don't want to be in the music industry. Cool. I don't want to be an industry nigga.
That's something that matters.
I don't want to be an industry nigga. I'm cool with that. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own boss. I don't work. I'm like Dame Dash. I don't work for nobody. I'm good on that. I don't want to be in the music industry. I'm cool on that. I don't want to be with niggas extorting me. I don't want no part.
Let me ask you a question.
The music industry niggas get extorted.
Hey, to what Ray was saying, did you not want your money back that you spent in Moo in order for them to do a deal?
What business don't want their money?
No, I'm just saying that's what you're saying, right?
No, I'm not knocking him on that, but I
had the numbers. Your numbers, you spent a lot of money, evidently.
No, I did.
And he's saying, bro, we can't really get you your money back. We can get you out of the deal.
I think he's gonna make that a truthful statement. No, but listen, let me finish. If you're gonna make that a truthful statement, let's redline the agreement so we could get that in writing. Let's redline the agreement. Don't pull the deal off the table. Let's redline the agreement so we can get that in writing.
Boom.
So hold on. So
oh my God, you don't see this is the problem. I remember everything. The record was dying. It was this. We were the Hail Mary. The record was dying. I'm gonna be called Push. As Push. The record was dying. And
so
we were
why
trying to
go to the and say, "Oh, Boom didn't present you"? Because that was the problem. I feel like
what I said. Tell me.
That's the reason why I felt like he was hating. Because it was because Red was like, "Oh, yeah, I wanted to do a deal with y'all. Boom didn't show you the agreement."
What's wrong with that? That's hating.
Bro, you didn't give me a chance to show him the agreement.
Nigga, I pulled it. No, nigga, how the fuck did we pull it? It was on the table. Somebody had it.
No,
Let me tell you something.
It was one day.
So if it was one day, it was sent by email, and it was sent by email. It's still in the email.
So why you not say that the Red them on the show then? Why not say the record was dying when we sent Boom the agreement? Why not tell the whole truth?
Red knew. I want to put you on blast. Red knew. When I interview niggas, I don't try to lead them on words, bro.
So let's get to the second part.
Let's go.
Why are we interviewing Red and Moo at that time if the record was dying and the record was dead and it was a year?
He said you brought them on and attacked him.
Back. I did your show. That's my Warner. Was it malice? Did you bring me on there to hurt nobody?
What was the conversation?
Nigga, the conversation was the music business and talking to them about struggles of the music business. I can't help you to struggle, nigga, with the struggle in the hand, my nigga.
So invested. Okay, so let's go there. Let's go there. No, see, that's what I'm saying. That's the propaganda.
What's propaganda?
That's the propaganda.
What am I saying is propaganda?
No, so this is what I want to get clear to people. Red, if I was such a bad person, why do a deal with me at all?
Because you was his nigga at first, he said. And you said it too. Y'all both said we were friends.
He said, why you do a deal with him at all?
No. Why would...
All right, so I'm not, like I said, I'm not going through this whole thing, but what I am going to do, let's go to Booman. Let's go to his Instagram page. So he does have a website here that says API Lead Connect, the Lights Global Artist Intake. Put your information in. You put in your budget, how much money you have to spend. You press the button. I don't know what happens after that. He pretty much, well, first and foremost, he'll generate a lead. So you'll be in his email queue. You'll be data that he's collecting. But, if you go to my page and you go to my website, it's going to take you straight to artist services. It's going to take you straight to the things that I need for artist services. Now, artist services. Well, actually, it doesn't even have services right now. I'm doing the hoodies and things of that nature. So it's going to take you straight to merch, but I can have it take you to the artist services too. But I'm saying that to say, from what I see, it doesn't like a website. It looks like just a drop page where he just has, you put in the information. He sees how much your budget is. He'll call you if your budget seems like it's something and probably try to, pitch you on something. Whereas, I would feel more comfortable and feel like, it's more legit if I had a website I can go to and actually look at the services that you provide for a certain amount of money. What artists are, have used these services, and what was the turnout on these services, things of that nature, different testimonials, stuff like that, just to show your legitimacy as a person who's doing artist services. So, like I say, this interview was, Booman does it, it does like he's doing some type of scamming, but that's allegedly, but we don't know. So hopefully the brother, gets his stuff together and does, get somebody on in the record label, in the music industry, and next thing you know, he may be the next big thing that we talk about. But until then, know what it is, man. We appreciate the love. Make sure you guys click the link in the bio, like, subscribe, know what to do. Peace.